Hello, all. This is Dr. Dave Mastak talking about reciprocity.com, the sharing economy proofreading platform that I'm trying to build. The E is spelled with a 3, and I actually want to talk about writing and then how to improve your writing skills today and just different steps to become a better writer along the way. I think this is really important. This is the main reason why I'm actually building this application, is to help out other people so that they can go and become better writers. And so I'm a professor of innovation in strategy and entrepreneurship at a large state institution in Florida. You can look me up online. If you are, and one of the things that I do is I use a learning perspective. I look to see at how people actually learn, how companies learn over time. And there are 3 different ways to show how you can improve with a particular skill. So these 3 different ways are going to be really important to sort of the recommendations that I'm going to give if you follow along with the video at the end, because it's going to help you out with becoming a better writer. So the first way is to do practice. What you should do is practice as much as you can. What that ends up doing is this practice allows you to gain experience. This allows you can convert this experience into some sort of knowledge and how to improve. And then that knowledge looks for ways where you can change the particular actions that you have, and that allows you to improve your performance, particularly with writing. So practice is very, very important. The second one that is really important is being taught, and this is kind of like a form of deliberate practice. Generally, what that means is that somebody is helping you out along the way, and they're looking at a series of particular skills that you have, and you're being taught about how to improve that particular skill. So think about a piano teacher, think about going and taking coursework in writing, for example. That will help you sort of expedite very, very quickly. What it's going to do is going to take that first component, that practice component, it's going to condense it and make it really easy for you to learn that skill, because somebody else is going to teach you and show you and force you on deliberately practicing different components of things where you can actually improve with your particular writing. The third thing that's really important is watching others. So this is called vicarious learning, looking at sort of observational learning, looking at what other people are doing and trying to extract lessons from what they're doing, how they're writing things and how they're developing. So this is the reason these 3 different components are the reason why I actually created reciprocity.com. Again, the E is spelled with a 3, if you want to look that up. So basically, what I thought is there's a lot of people that could benefit from improved writing along the way, and there is very little out there that shows you how to do this and sort of systematically gets you to go through the entire process and become a better writer. And now I was sort of writing, I developed it for myself because I'm a terrible writer in general, but I've improved a lot. So I actually almost flunked out of high school English, grade 10 English, because I just wasn't a very good writer. I didn't see any sort of passion in it. But because I am a professor, I have to do a lot of writing now, and I actually enjoy the process to some degree. I know it's a grind. But throughout the process, I was thinking about ways to actually improve and how I can improve my own writing and go through this. And those 3 different things, practice, being able to upload different documents onto Reciprocity and get some feedback from somebody, hey, that is fantastic for anybody that is wanting to improve and see where that they can improve on these particular points. And I'm going to point out that this is different than any particular computer algorithm, because people are going to give you feedback on different things. So there's computer algorithms that can only give you feedback sort of on very structured things. It's not going to be able to do much beyond that. The other thing that's important, what I was trying to focus on, is that ability for other people to teach you and help improve your skill. This is really important for me. The peer feedback component of writing has helped me so tremendously that I was like, I got to build something like this. I'm a professor of innovation. I could do this. I can help out other people. So I thought about how to build a system that allows for peer feedback, and you can rapidly get peer feedback from it. They can tell you different things. And, eventually what I want to build in is that you can get peer feedback from certain sort of sources or different groups of people. But right now it's pretty rudimentary, but it does work pretty good because there are some great people on there. I've tried it repeatedly. You get some good feedback. Sometimes it gets a little bit mixed, but in general, 80% of it is really good. And if you think of sort of the sharing economy proofreading or sharing economy applications that are out there, sharing economy platforms out there, like the car sharing things or the hotel sharing things. Most people thought that those were going to provide terrible, terrible quality service, but that's not true. Actually, when you use them, the service is tremendous and the quality is much better, particularly with the car sharing apps that are out there. The service is much better than riding in a conventional taxi. And there's reasons, because people are really normal. Most people are really normal and they want to be very helpful out there. And you just need to require it to sort of build the functionality to allow people to shine. And that's really what I am trying to do. The other thing is being able to interact with other people. So if you're providing help for other people, that allows you to see how they're writing, and you can provide this feedback process allows you to sort of point out where, they're making a mistake here. I'm going to try to make less of those mistakes as I go forward. And just that ability to be able to teach other people really, really does help you out throughout the entire process and becoming a better writer. And that's really why I'm trying to create Reciprocity, is to improve a lot of people all at once, because I think it's very useful to have something like this. And that's why I'm going to continue to keep building this out and helping other people, making in different functionality and stuff like that, making it better and better so that other people can use it, and it'll continue to grow. So if you want to go on to what I'm trying to build, you can just log on. Logging in is free. You can upload a document. It's going to give you some free statistics and stuff like that on your document. That's totally fine. If you want to go beyond that, you're going to have to do one or two ways, and this is why it's called Reciprocity. So you're going to have to either earn credits by proofreading other people's work. That's going to be a little bit slower because you get put into a queue, into a waiting line, and you have to wait until available documents come up. And that's really it's a little bit slow at this moment because not a lot of people are uploading documents. Totally fine at this moment. I know that these things take a long time. The other way that you can do it is just pay for some credits. I made it so it's really reasonable. The credits are really reasonable at this moment. You can see how much you're going to get. Basically, you can proofread a fair number of documents for that amount of money that you're spending. And the other thing that's cool is that the system only takes money out when the writers actually take, or the editors actually take money out of the system, and there's going to be just a fee for doing that. But the rest of it actually just goes to the other person. So you're helping them out when you're purchasing these credits. You're really helping out other people. It's really cool. And I think it's just a wonderful tool in how I actually built that out, or how it evolved over time. So that's all I wanted to point out, is that you can use a tool like this, and there's probably other tools out there that are doing the same thing and or similar things, and I encourage you to look around. But it's out there. I just wanted to point that out, that I'm happy to help out other people with this particular thing. You can check out other videos with what I'm trying to do. I have some advice on like innovation and startups and things like that, as well as how to write, and I've got different series on that, being a graduate student and all this kind of stuff that you might be interested in. You can check out those videos. You can like this video, or you can do whatever you want. And I'm just so happy that you followed all the way through and watched this. So with that, take care and have a good day. And I'm going to see you on the next video. Bye.